Wow! Oh, get that smell! Oh, what do you mean it's full of food? When did it break down?
About 2.5 years ago.
Oh my God! Are you upset?
You're horrified.
Lou and Roger Adams and their children, Dan and Holly, are Wild West enthusiasts. They take part in reenactments near their home on the Isle of Wight. If only they cared as much for their house. Forget good, it's just bad and ugly.
Every man's house is his castle, and mine is a ruin.
It was a nice house to grow up in. It was very homely and warm and welcoming. And it's not very warm and welcoming now. It's a bit dirty and sort of whiffy. So... whiffy.
So these desperados contacted cleaning queens King Woodburn and Aggie MacKenzie. What they don't know is that our sheriffs are in town, now, although Kim is nursing a cold.
I've got germs, but Aggie got no sympathy, doesn't he?
Come on, let's find these people.
I sound like a castrated canary.
I don't know the definition of a bin.
He also doesn't know the definition of hot soap and water.
I work away all the week, so I can't help Lou at all through the week as such.
It's somewhere to put your head down, it's somewhere to have something to eat, and to keep you dry when it rains, and that's not a home anymore, is it?
Morning.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
It's not funny, you...
Caught in the act of doing nothing.
What's that on your face, dear?
Don't join you this, you know.
You're showing a little tilly there, aren't you, dear?
Well, I am in character, saloon girl.
Are you, dear? You're not a housekeeper, lovey, isn't it?
No.
Because you're not that. Oh, family voice.
Right, anyone got a key? And then we can go and have a really good look. We better get a spur on at least. See you later.
You just enjoy playing cowboys and Indian princesses.
The family isn't alone in making the mess. They have 5 dogs, 1 chinchilla, 2 rats, 1 rabbit, 3 tarantulas, 6 hamsters, and a bearded dragon.
We rescue animals that are unwanted. They are cleaned out and cared for far more than the house has even thought about. But they do contribute to the mess and the muddle.
Some by making puddles. The youngest dog isn't house-trained. Well, time's up for these cowboys.
Wow! Oh, get that smell! God, hell, flies everywhere. I want to know where all the flies are laying their eggs. This has got so covered in dust and grease.
Looks like stage stuff, doesn't it?
It's right, it's made it really robust, actually. What the heck is that? Do you know what? I think that's old milk that's gone cheesy and then it's got dirty afterwards.
Don't tell me it's called General Housekeeper. Do not tell me that.
Next up for inspection is what should be the living room.
What is this room used for? Is there any... What is it?
Well, it looks like a dumping ground now.
There's no rhyme, no rhythm, is there? Oh, Ags. Now, look here.
Oh, my God.
All right down your lungs.
It's like it's full of talcum powder. It's really
Ags,
weird.
Ags.
I've never seen dust with it.
Oh, God, my throat's clearing up nicely.
My worst part of my room is I have no floor space. Got too much clutter and too many cupboards that I don't really need.
Spot of
Breakfast in bed.
Bread, you say. Then later on he lies here, you say. Lunch. And to top it off...
It's more like breakfast in bedlam, isn't it?
We've got the evening. This house couldn't be worse, could it? And what are they doing?
Yeah.
Up the hill there.
I know.
Shooting up the town. Cowboys.
They're living out this fantasy life because they can't face reality.
It is quite a big house, and it is so cluttered and so muddly. I'd rather be out of it than in it.
God, you call this a boudoir?
Oh, Kim, hold on. Ratus minimus. Oh, I don't like a rat.
To coin the phrase I use, it's a rat hole.
Oh, look, bit of respite, a perfume candle. Oh, God, even that smells bad. Kim, what do you say about this? Household rubber gloves in the bedroom.
You know what I say about that, don't you? What I say?
He's cowering in the corner.
Love, you need a medal. You need a medal. Come on, let's go.
Time for a showdown.
So, you managed to get back to the ranch then, eh? What a state this place is in, honestly.
Can't you tidy your room? You're how old are you?
23.
Oh,
that's
mother's surely you
terrible.
can tidy your room.
I think, to be honest, it's all of us. We're all very
We're all
messy.
as bad as each other.
Of course, you're away 5 days a week, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well,
Lucky
you're
you.
crafty, you. So you pedal off, what, Sunday night is it you go here?
First thing Monday morning,
And you come back, what, for late?
Friday night.
Oh, wow. So how did it get so bad?
We had my mum living at home, and
Okay.
she's deteriorated into Alzheimer's now, and then she had to be admitted into a nursing home because I couldn't cope. And by then the house had got on
Had
top of me.
just gone.
It had just gone well over the top.
Yes.
And I
then
don't
it
know where
felt
to
like
start.
you didn't know where to start.
No.
Right, okay.
And I have a rather disgusting, offending freezer here.
All right.
That
Why is it so bad?
well, it's broken and it doesn't work.
And it's
what
full
do you
of
mean
food.
it's full of food?
And
And when did it break down?
When? Oh, God.
About 2.5 years ago.
Oh my God!
Put on your steel corsets, girl. What are we going to do with the Maggie?
I know. It's clear that you all really love each
Yeah, you
other.
do.
Actually, and it would be nice to have a space to sit in together, wouldn't it? Actually,
It would.
Right, let's get on with it.
Kim and Aggie have called in the cavalry. Before cleaning begins, the rooms need to be cleared out. It's clutter's last stand. And Aggie is finding out just how unhealthy the house is.
Now, these animals are obviously very well cared for. The bedding's changed regularly, but it's scattered all over the place. So I want to take a swab here. I'll send it off to the lab before we have to send these people off to hospital.
Now, cleaning can commence. And Kim's roping Roger into her first tip.
This is obviously years and years of dirty hands, dogs jumping up. The whole thing's got to this, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to try 2 ways to get it off, okay? But one is sugar soap. Very old, very traditional. Or you've got a choice of the new proprietary.
Yeah.
They both work. Sugar soap is very good because it has alkaline in it and it so easily cleans. Problem with it you have, I've opened the window, we have to ventilate. They recommend you wear a mask. Now get this up. Now, I have put in here 1 teaspoon into, I'd call that a generous pint. It's very hot water. That's all I need. I take my cloth and I immerse it in here. You would be amazed when it gets off. So watch. I'm just going to do that. Sugar soap is terribly powerful. It just is flipping well incredible.
Yeah.
So I've done that. Right, now what? The proprietary goes straight on the rag. Dry rag. There I go. Now watch, spread it around. Leave a gap. Now there I go. You see?
Yeah.
Now I will admit this to you. It does take longer
Yeah.
to get it off. I'm not going to deny that to you. I don't think that's too bad, actually.
No, it's very good.
I'm not going to say that's too bad at all. So, Roger, which one are you going to use on this door frame?
Well, I think, as that one's nice and easy, I'll use the sugar soap.
Right, get your mask on. Get on with it.
Thank you.
There is another reason for the state of the house. Lou suffers from depression.
The muddle in the house doesn't help with the depression. It makes my mind muddled and I just want to crawl into a corner and hide and not come out. I am fed up of living like this. It is wrong. It doesn't do me any good at all.
The decline of the house is symbolised by the desperate state of the freezer. Beneath the lid lies something so bad that for the first time ever, the ladies are having to quarantine a kitchen appliance.
Well, we're going to take a look inside with this endoscope, which essentially is a lens with a light on the end of it and a monitor for you to check. I've made a small incision in the plastic here, which I'm going to insert the lens into, close up that seal and look inside. Now, ladies, inside this freezer, there's a limited amount of oxygen, okay?
Right.
Something like Clostridium, bacteria, which you can't see, thrives in that sort of environment. Now, certain species of it gives off toxic gas that causes gangrene.
Ooh.
Yes, it's that dangerous.
Not right.
The other thing, if you look closely there, that, what does it look like?
Ice.
It does look like ice. Well, I can tell you it's not ice, and I think I might know what it is. I'm going to take some swabs around the house.
So, what will the lab results reveal about the horrors in the house?
Are you upset?
Don't worry, it's all right.
Oh.
And it's a dog's life for Kim. This Addams family are Wild West fanatics. But home is no little house on the prairie, more a house of horror. Lou suffers from depression, and the house isn't helping.
I've hit rock bottom with it, I think. and I would so love to be able to have my ruins back into a castle.
But it's not just the family who cause chaos. Border Collie, Crackers, isn't house-trained, so Kim and Aggie are taking Lou and Holly to meet dog trainer Kathy Humphreys.
Hello, Kathy. Thanks so much for coming. We need a bit of a help here with this little one here. Yes, he kind of wheezes indiscriminately, doesn't he?
He does, indoors, I'm afraid, and I can't get him to do a wee-wee outside.
I've certainly got ideas of how we can help. But if you'd like to take the Dalmatians off for a walk for me so that I can concentrate on Cracker and his owner, I'd appreciate that.
Okay, no problem. All right. See you later. Come on, guys.
Right, let's go.
Okay, Lucy, did you bring the rag that I asked you to bring with you?
Yes, the pea-ridden cloth. Yes.
Thank you very much. What we're going to try and do is get him interested in
Taking him
this.
back to basics.
Good boy. We're going to use this to put the scent from the dog onto the newspaper, transform it all over, and eventually we'll be able to take the cloth away and just have the scented newspaper.
Right.
Once he starts weeing on the newspaper, then we can move it nearer the door to outside, and then hopefully he'll start doing it outside.
Outside.
And we can also do it at the base of the tree that you said you've got in your garden.
Right.
Which will encourage him to cock his leg on the tree as well. The other thing I'd suggest is to go out with him on his own for a walk and walk him along areas where other male dogs will have been to the toilet.
It really is back to basics.
It is back to basics.
Yeah.
Treat him as a puppy.
And hopefully, within a week, Crackers will have cracked it. Back at home, the team are quickly getting on top of the grime, and Kim has a plan for revitalising Dan's chest of drawers. But will it be his cup of tea?
This is very, well, damaged to say the least, isn't it?
Well, it is.
But it's very beautiful. I'm going to restore some colour in this with tea.
It's very strange to use tea, though, isn't it?
You read all your old books. Everything was put to use years ago. As a child, believe it or not, because we'd run out of toothpaste, my sister and I would stick our toothbrush up the chimney, gather soot on it, and we'd clean our teeth, and you'd swallow water and spit it, and your teeth were sparkling. Years ago, everything had its use. Tea did more jobs than you could shake a stick at. Right, my lovely, I've got to open up this wood, make it as open as I can so it simply drinks it in and gives it a nice colour. So I've got very mild sandpaper. All I'm doing is go on the grain. Now, I'm not going hard at all. If it's a very, very, very expensive antique, and if I was in doubt, I wouldn't do this. You'd go to an antique dealer who would charge you to French polish it. OK, I'm happy with that. I want to gather all the little sawdust bits, and I don't want to do it with a dry duster, because if I do, it'll fly.
That looks amazing already.
Good Lord. In I go. You see, tea is golden. This is a golden piece. We want to add a golden colour, not a chocolate colour, so it matches the rest. If this was a very dark piece, I would use coffee. Look at that, now look.
That has made it look amazing.
What did your mum think of that?
She'll love it.
The swab results are back from the lab, and it's not looking good for this messy menagerie.
Now, you're very fond of your animals, I know, but I think there's not enough attention being paid to hygiene. We've got samples here of Klebsiella and E. coli. There are around 1 million bacteria next to the chinchilla cage, OK? And that's really from, the animals chucking out their bedding and there's feces in that bedding.
But we do wash the cages out when they're cleaned out.
Yes, no, the cages themselves are fine. It's what comes out there into your environment.
We're not cleaning around the cage, we're just cleaning
That's
the
right,
cage.
yeah. So as well as a massive bacterial count, we've got huge numbers of fungal spores all over the house. Remember the inside of the freezer? Will you ever forget it?
I will never forget it, no.
What's inside the freezer? Geotrichum is everywhere, and it can give you horrible chest infection, it can affect your lungs, and as well as that, it destroys the data on CDs and DVDs. And you don't want your DVDs and CDs
No,
destroyed, do you?
definitely
No. This is it's in sort of its slimy form, and when it runs out of nutrients, that's when the flowers form, which is what you've got inside your freezer.
Which is what looks like the white fluffy stuff we thought was ice.
Yes. Are you upset?
I'm horrified.
Oh. But listen, that's the past. That's the past. That's the past. You can sort this. You can all sort this. It's all right.
How do we get rid of what's left in the house?
Okay, well, it's the obvious answer, I'm afraid. Cleaning. It's dusting regularly, washing down surfaces, keeping the windows open, and, very importantly, brushing the dogs outside.
Not nice, is it?
No, it's not nice.
The house is now a toxic freezer-free zone. Upstairs, Kim's getting her teeth into the net curtains.
I've seen some nets in my time, dear, but these really have picked up all-time dirt, dear, haven't they?
They have.
Yeah, I bet you say, I'll throw them. No,
I was going to throw them.
No, denture tablets.
Really?
Oh, it's incredible, honestly. Now, I am going to put 3 tablets in because I think it's desperation, this. Now watch. It's silly, but little things excite. Now, can you see?
Yes.
In fact, my love, I'm going to need more. Throw me in half a dozen in that one, please. Get 'em in, woman. Now, I tell you why I am keeping these curtains folded.
Right.
I don't want to iron them. 'Cause, oh, God, it goes on and on, doesn't it, lovely?
I can't believe that they have come up so white with just using denture tablets.
Yeah, but there's citric acid in here. People take their teeth out. They've
And
had
clean their
wine,
teeth.
all the coloured stuff under the sun. They put their teeth in and they're
Stains it.
sparkling. In I go in the bucket. You don't need to rinse these much because there's no soap, so you don't get that heavy scum. 2 towels. Your curtains are a cream colour, not white. They are cream nets. Now, roll it like a sausage, my love.
Oh.
I call this my dance of joy.
Oh, my goodness.
I can now hang it up. It doesn't need ironing. It cleans your false clackers. It'll clean your curtains.
Indeed.
Do you feel like the clouds are really lifting?
Very much so. My shoulders feel lighter. I'm not carrying half the world round with me. I want to get up and have a go now. And you know, Holly and I have said we've got to get our cleaning stuff sorted.
You domestic goddesses.
One final push, and the house is ready. The kitchen was coated in cobwebs and grime. Only Roger would dare use the cooker. Now it's clean, and the whole family will be cooking with gas.
3, 2, 1, open. Oh, wow!
It's just so different. It is just so... Oh, I can't believe it.
You've got a lovely big empty space over there that you can put a dining table in.
Indeed.
And when you come home at the weekend, Roger, and you want to cook something, got a lovely clean cooker for you to do that on.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
And I'll tell you, look at her eyes, how bright they are.
Oh, yeah.
We've got eyes back now.
I am so pleased.
The living room was lost under a mountain of boxes, giving the family nowhere to sit. Now they've a lovely lounge, perfect for spending time together.
Eyes open.
Oh, wow.
Do you like the look of the living room?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's a living room.
Yeah, it's a living room.
So much... Oh, look, it's lovely. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Much better.
We look forward to coming down on the weekends.
Oh, yes. You won't want to go to work Monday, now, will you? Go the roast day.
I've now got a room that we can all come and sit in. It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Dan's bedroom was a chaotic mix of computers, cupboards and cables. Now it's spacious and spotless, perfect for this high-tech player.
Come in. Come in, folks. Come in.
Oh, God. Someone's stolen my bedroom. It's amazing.
And you can see the floor.
Yeah.
It's going to look lovely and tidy like it is. Do you think you manage that?
Yes,
Listen to him.
without a doubt.
Do you think he will, Mum?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
I do think he will.
Lou and Roger's bedroom was a rat's nest, only fit for, well, rats. Now Lou has her boudoir back. Lock, stock and barrel.
Let's get you in. Round we come, my dear. Oh, I tell you. This is the bedroom, my dear. What do you think? It's lovely. Nice, love, isn't it? I know. Is it lovely? Oh, no.
It's just brilliant. It's just a different room. Different room altogether.
So much brighter and lighter.
So much bigger.
Airier,
It's
isn't
so much... Oh, so much bigger.
When we wake up in the morning, sets you right for the day.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a morning person. So if I had to get up in a room that was awful, I wouldn't. But if it's a nice room, you think, yeah, I can meet the day.
Thank you for giving me back my castle.
Okay, you lovely lot, we're off now. Don't get up. It's been great working with you. Really enjoyed
Enjoy
it.
your lovely lounge. Don't forget, work as a team.
Yeah.
We will.
Yeah, we're off it.
Okay, bye now.
Bye, my love. Bye.
This is going to change my life completely. This has turned my life around and it's heading me in the right direction.
It's given us what we need, the inspiration, if you like, to keep it up, to get the house really, really top condition.
We were close, but it's just made us closer.
We're back as a family team again.
So I think it's going to be wicked.
Do you need Kim and Aggie's help, or do you know someone who does? Britain's top cleaning team is waiting to hear from you. Go to channel4.com/takepart or call 09011 201 204.
And if you think you can do better than Kim and Aggie, then why not send us your cleaning tips? Visit channel4.com/4homes for details. Next, moles and boils, just some of tonight's embarrassing illnesses.